Hello, my friends. I'm Rich Larson, and I'm the IRC Tire Guy. Today, we are here in Reno, Nevada, and we've got a solid episode for you guys. I'm very excited about this one. Now, you may know him as the Asian Stig. I know him as my boss, Marc Ikeda. Now, Marc's my main man. You guys may remember the 10-part progression series that we did together. You guys, I feel like a lot of you responded extremely well to that. Marc has really made strides since then. And today we're gonna get specific on body position, but we got somebody else here. We got Sego, Marc's son. Now, I can almost guarantee that Sego is going to do better than Marc. Because he's young, he's tenacious, and he's already shredding out here. I'm watching him and I'm already impressed. How you feel, buddy?
I'm very excited and good.
Very excited and good, dude, and I feel the same way. I'm stoked. Marc, how do you feel, man?
I got a sore knee, so...
Already with the excuses, and that's how I know Sego's gonna do better than you.
It's the first time I'm riding since my fractured kneecap, so yeah.
Marc blew his knee out playing tag.
Yeah.
With
Be
Sego.
careful with kids.
So this is gonna be a fun episode. We are gonna get in depth on body position, and we're gonna show you guys the habits. If you've got kids, this is a great way to train your kids. This is already pretty decent. I haven't done anything, so I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good. We're gonna make some adjustments. This is what it's all about. It's about getting into good habits early so we don't have to break bad habits later. I see a lot of bad habits. I see a lot of knees forward, hips forward, posterior rotation, guys riding like this. We can make adjustments and really get Sego dialed in. And then we're gonna get Marc dialed in. We're gonna do it together. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna brave the cold, and we are going to get after it right now. So let's get into it. All right, guys, now, Sego is going to get in depth with his body position, and then we're gonna make some adjustments on Marc. I'm gonna show a few examples on my bike. It's gonna be a fun day, and we're gonna learn a lot. Okay, so, my man, Sego, show me your body position right off the bat. Let's take a look at what we see. Show me what you do when you're charging. Yes, I love it. So the way I like to teach body position is 3 different positions. I like to do ready position, acceleration position, and deceleration position, okay? Ready position, acceleration position, deceleration position. How do you feel about that?
I don't know what those mean, but I kind of excited.
I love it. Okay, well, ready position is the position that you should be in
when you come close to a bump.
Yes, exactly. If you're gonna approach a bump or a rock or something that's kind of uneven, you wanna be in the best position possible to be able to move on that machine, right?
And you have to make sure that your butt is not touching the seat.
The seat, that's right.
Because when you stand and the bump is the bike is the only one is gonna bump. You're just gonna be the same position.
You're exactly right. You are connected to the bike when you hit a bump if your butt is on the seat. If your butt's off the seat, that bike can move and you can move independently, right? Yeah, we don't want that, do we? Okay, so let's see a nice stand-up position. Stand up nice and straight. That's the first thing I want to see. So already I like Sego's foot position. One thing I'm going to focus on for you is called being on the ball of your foot, right? You want to be really close to your toes on the peg. Does that make sense? So stand up on your tippy toes for me. Okay, come a little bit forward. Very good, right there. Okay, now keep those knees back. Very good, I like what I'm seeing. Now, as you're in this straight position, I want you to completely lock your knees straight, like this. Look at my knees, watch my knees. Sego, Sego. Lock your knees, like that. Oh, Sego, watch my knees, right here, watch my knees. Straighten them out. No, straighten them out, bam. Straighten them out, there you go, like that. Good, now, I want you to move your hips back, very good. And I want you to bring your chest down, look at that. I like what I'm seeing. Okay, now from here, I want you to just bend your knees a little bit. Right there. But good. Keep that butt back. Keep your butt back for me. Keep your butt back for me. We're loading. We're loading. There it is. Oh, dude, look at this position. I want you to point your toes in. That is nice. I like what I'm seeing here. We got a little bit of anterior rotation. We're trying to go like this. Sego, watch my hips right here. Sticking my butt out. Boom, like that. Chest parallel to the seat. Now, this is how I want you riding around. We don't need to go fast. We're not trying to go crazy. We're not racing anything. I just want you riding in this position. Nice elbows up, toes pointed in, hips back. Does that make sense? Oh, that looks good, bud. I feel like I'm not doing a lot, I'll be honest. I'm kind of telling them what to do, but the beauty of kids are, they just kind of do it naturally. And you're gonna be a different story. So, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna get on my bike and I want you to copy what I'm doing. Can you do that? I love it. All right, let's do it. Okay, now you're gonna watch and I just want you to kind of copy what I look like on that stand, okay? All right, here we go. You stay on that bike and copy me. Yeah, bud. Look at my, that's pretty good, man. Maybe get those knees back just a little bit more. There you go, Marky Mark, thank you. I like what I'm seeing, bud. How does that position feel like to you, Sego? You like that? Does that feel okay? Yeah? Elbows. Look at my elbows. A little bit more forward. Look at where my head is. Right over the top of my bars. There you go. I like that. Get that butt back a little more and that chest down. There you go, bud. Oh my gosh. That looks really good. Quick to learn, I see. All right, I think he's ready to get on the bike. Okay, Sego, now you and I are going to ride together.
My side or I'm behind you.
Let's ride next to each other. You'll ride next to me, okay?
He's very specific.
I love it. And what we're gonna do, I'll be on this side of you, and I want you to copy exactly how I'm riding, okay? Remember your toes pointed in, your butt back, your elbows up, your chest parallel. Oh, dude. I love teaching kids because they're so much better than adults. Let's do it. Is that bike on? Here we go. Very nice, bud. Okay, nice and slow. Let's ride forward here. Eyes forward. Eyes forward. Get those elbows up. Very nice. Keep it coming. Chest down just a little bit. Very good. Let's turn this way. We're gonna come back towards the camera here. Straight forward. Let's bring your head just a little bit closer this way towards your bars. There you go, bud. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Remember your toes, bud? Point those toes in. Very nice. Now I want you to bring your feet back. Your feet are here. I want them back like that. There you go. Get them back on those pegs. Very good.
Dude, that toe is so perfect.
Okay, that's good, bud. Good job. Okay, one note. Are you ready to, I want you to do one more lap.
Okay.
But your foot is here. I want your foot like this.
Okay.
Make sense?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's see another lap. That's pretty dang good. He could come forward a little more with his head, and this is where that acceleration position is gonna help him. Woo! See, and he's a little back, right? And because his weight's back, you saw that front end get a little bit light there. So he needs to come just a little bit more forward with his head. Let's see if we can make that adjustment. Better with your feet, good job. Now I want your head a little bit more forward. Like, yes, up over the top of your bike. Does that make sense? Like you're leading. Your head is your eyes are up in your head, aren't they? They have to lead everything. Like this? Yes, sir, just like that. So go again. Remember your feet Toes pointed in, back, head forward, chest parallel, okay? Okay, go ahead. Elbows up a little more, and that's gonna help him, but man, that's pretty dang good. Did that feel better? When your head is a little more forward, did you feel a little more stable? I could tell. Okay, now I do want to get a little more complicated because you did so good. You did so good in that ready position. I want us to try acceleration position.
That means going fast.
Yes, that does mean going fast. Very good.
Throttle, like this.
Okay, so you don't need to go full throttle right off the bat, but you're gonna go through. Yeah, you're gonna go full throttle. I'm sure of it. So, even if I tell you not to, huh? Because you're full send, I can see it. When I do this, this is a little more complicated, but I want you to copy this exact position, okay? So
First, do I have to like watch?
yes,
you?
yes, you're gonna watch me first, and then you're gonna try to emulate what I'm doing.
Okay.
That makes sense? I love it, dude. He's a good boy. What you're going to see is you're gonna see my legs straighten out. I'm gonna straighten my knees out a little bit more, and I'm gonna drive my head even further forward in front of the machine. Does that make? Yeah, I know, it feels, yes, exactly. You're gonna be almost so far forward you can see your front tire. The reason we do that is because we're counteracting the forces when you accelerate. You know how when you turn that throttle, it kind of throws you back? You can.
The wind, yeah.
Yeah, it's like leaning into the wind. If you're driving that head forward, you're counteracting those forces. And that's what we're shooting for, to save energy, so we're not using our arms, we're using our body and our feet to stay in front of the bike. Does that make sense to you? Little bit. Okay, you're gonna watch, and I think it's gonna make a lot of sense. Here we go. Okay, Sego. You remember this position, right? This position. I'm gonna accelerate, okay? Here we go. Do it like I did.
One more time. Done. I was playing like it's done.
That's amazing. Dude, you're so good.
Was I better than Mark?
Dude.
Don't call me Mark.
He calls for. He says, was I better than Mark? Which is your dad. And yes. So, Sego, that was amazing. I want you to watch one more time. Mark's gonna hold your bike. I want you to copy, and then we're gonna do it where you're riding. Does that make sense? Okay, ready? Ready? My foot came off, that was weird. Ready? Are you watching? Okay, let's see it on the bike. Show me what I just did. Oh man, that is really good, Sego. So, when you get onto the power, I want you moving all the way forward, just like that, okay? Yes, sir. Right when you turn that throttle, does that make sense? Okay, go.
I have to like change my knee position?
The knee, dude, that is a great question. The knee position, yes. So when you're riding around, you're like this, right? The knees, see my knees right here? Watch my knees. What do they do?
It's right because it's straight forward.
Yes.
Or
They straighten out, and I keep that chest down, don't I? Keep that chest down, and I straighten out and lead with my head. Show me. Boom. That's so good. Okay, go ahead, give it a shot. Show me how it's done. Here we go. Yes! Sego! That was really good. The first one was like perfect. As soon as you get on it, remember, watch my body. That make sense? Show me again. Straighten out, straighten out, yes. So he could bring those elbows up just a little bit. Good job, Bod. Oh, that's it. Big difference. Very good. Dude. Dude, you're the man. That is really good. I'm amazed. You're a natural rider. How you feel?
Very cold but happy.
Very cold but happy, dude. The sun is coming out, and now we get to watch your dad. How's that sound? Okay, Marky Mark, grab your bike, put it on the stand for me, my bro.
Which is more better, Mark or me? When Mark was like 6 years old.
Oh, dude, it's no contest. You are probably 1,000,000 times better. Dude, I am blown away by how quickly kids understand. And I also believe it's the natural position. I think often riders get on bikes when they're older and they feel like the natural position is more straight up and down and their chest is up, their knees are forward, their hips are in a posterior rotation. As soon as you teach these kids knees back, anterior rotation, straight, chest down, head forward, leading, you can see they naturally jump into that position because it's more comfortable and you have more control over the machine. Dude, he's a ripper. I'm stoked. First off, awesome job. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to tell Mark what to do.
Wait, what?
What? You know how to ride. You better teach your dad what he needs to do on the bike. So, do you remember the first position that we learned? Yes. I want you to show the ready position, that's called a ready position, to your dad. What does he need to do?
Chest, lean forward.
Okay. Love it. Elbows.
Elbows are.
Yes, up. Very good. What about his feet? What does his feet need to do?
Your knees has to be bent.
Bend your knees, Mark. But we want to bring them back and get that.
And your butt back.
Butt back. Oh, yes. Now, remember his toes? What does his toes need to do?
They
Point it in. That's right. Man, I won't lie to you. This looks pretty good to me, doesn't it? I like it. Good job. Remember that. So it's toes pointed in, knees slightly bent. We've got his butt pointing back. His hips are in an anterior rotation. His chest is parallel. His elbows are up. You nailed every one of them, my bro. Good job. Now, should we have him ride around a little? I think we should. So, Marky Mark, pull that bike off the stand. How you feel, Mark, about your boy teaching you how to do it?
I learned from my son, 6 years old. He ridden dirt bike for 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
It's kind of a bummer, huh? Because you're like, I'm old and I can't learn it that fast.
Impossible.
Okay, I want to see you nice and slow ride around. We're not looking for speed. We're not looking for acceleration. We're looking for that good position.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Not too shabby, Mark. Not too shabby. Now I'm looking at his feet. I'm hoping his feet are on the balls. Mark has a habit, and you guys might remember from the 10-part series that he did. Mark has a toes out habit. Looks like he's been working on it, and it's looking a little bit better. Dude, that's really good. Wow. That is a solid position from Mark. What did you think, Sego?
It's very good.
He approves?
That means?
Good job.
Okay.
That looks really good, Mark.
Okay.
Very nice. I like it, man. You've worked on pointing your toes in
Yes.
You remember that from the 10-part, huh? I was like, point your toes in, and you just kind of naturally. Now you don't do that. You're on the balls of your feet. You have that nice anterior rotation, chest down, elbows up. It looks nice, man. Look like you really know what you're doing.
No, I practice after that.
I like it.
10-part.
Okay, so put your bike back up on the stand. We're gonna work acceleration position. Okay, what are we gonna do on acceleration position? Do you remember?
Your head is the same spot, the middle of the bike.
Yes, the middle of the front of the bike, huh? We're leading, right, with our head. First, what we would say is maybe get into that ready position first, right? So, Mark, ready position for me. How's that look, Sego?
Very good.
Very good. Okay, now, what does he need to do with his acceleration position? What does he need to do with his knees?
His knees are straight.
Ooh, boy, that looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Butt back, knees, chest down, elbows up, right? That's acceleration position. What's he doing with the throttle?
Full throttle or just fast.
You got it. Mark, you heard him. Full throttle, son. Smooth acceleration. So, Mark, one thing I want everyone to remember on acceleration position is the focus on initiating, taking action with your body first, okay? And I'm gonna ask you something. If I get on the throttle, then move, what do I have to use to get in front of the forces of the machine?
Arm.
Yes, you have to use muscle to get in front of the forces. We don't want to use muscle. We want efficiency. So you need to initiate. You need to take action first with your body. Then we get on that power. Does that make sense?
So create the position first and
then roll on.
Okay.
Right? Because if you get on it, then you have to use muscle to get in front, and that's going to be a lot more energy.
Okay. You're
behind. We don't want to be behind.
Understood?
Okay, show me what's up. Hey, Mark, start in that ready position. Accelerate. Look at his feet. Ooh, see that? He's making those adjustments, and I like it. He used to just ride around like that. Very nice. Not too bad at all, dude. Mark's been working, dog. You can see he's practiced this. This is one of those things I teach all the time and guys really, really struggle with. Very nice, Mark. Show me one more time. That's pretty dang good. I love it, man. It gets me stoked. You can see I'm excited about it. So notice here, Marky, very nice. Ooh. So we can do two things. If you notice there, you initiated and you can almost feel your rear get a little bit loose. That's where we can add in the drop of the heel. So if you're on the balls of your feet and you go to a heel drop, that's gonna add that weight to the rear tire and give you much more traction. If you're going into this acceleration position and you feel like your rear tire's starting to get loose, dropping your heels and really pulling those knees back, that's going to allow much more traction to the rear tire and much more acceleration. Okay, show me one more time. Good position. Boom, dropping. Look at how much more tractable that was. You could see with that heel drop, it adds more weight and more traction to the rear tire, but very good, Mark. His force is still in front of that machine. His body is still in front of that body. I think both you guys, I want to see some clean body position. I want you guys to ride by us with the perfect acceleration force. Do you remember it? Okay, get your bike and show me how it's done. Good job, Bod. Oh, that's it. Wow. Dude, that's amazing. Nice, Mark. Good heel drop. I am so stoked. Let's shoot an outro, man. I'm pumped. That was a pretty amazing job by you. You did awesome.
Thanks.
Very good job. So, what did we learn today? Do you remember?
Ready position.
Yes.
Um,
Acceleration.
Acceleration.
You got it. Very good.
And brake position.
Dude, that is so good. So good. When you when you're in
You almost killed your dad.
You almost killed him. It's all good though. Mark almost got his guts sliced there by a vicious electric rear tire. That's one problem about these electric bikes, you can't hear them. And you might just turn the throttle and either whiskey throttle, which has already happened today, or cut your dad in half. So that was a close one, but we came out unscathed, we came out alive. We learned a lot. Mark, your position has gotten so much better. I'm stoked. Good job. I can see that you've been helping him with his position. We've made a few adjustments. I don't want you to forget. Toes pointed in, balls of your feet, chest down, elbows up. Man, that looks good. Immediately, and I want you to ride like that all the time. Can you do that for me? Can you do that for me? Good job today, buddy. Was that fun?
Uh-huh.
I'm proud of you. You did awesome. That was a lot of fun for me. And yeah, guys, you know, this is, it's good to get kids started early in those proper fundamental forms. You know, they got a short attention span, but man, oh man, do they apply way better than adults. It's so much fun teaching kids, and man, you're a good boy. You listen, you apply, and I'm stoked. Are you stoked?
Uh-huh.
Say you're stoked.
Stoked.
Guys,
Learn something new.
thank you so much for following the channel. I'm having a blast putting these videos out. Thank you to IRC, my boss, Mark, for letting me do what I love. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at IRC Moto, my personal Instagram page at LichArson511. Make sure to follow Mark.
No.
Don't follow Mark.
Don't
He doesn't.
Don't follow.
Don't follow my dad.
Don't follow your dad. And until next time, keep shredding. Look at him.
But I can't.
Look at you go. All right. This is gonna be a long day with old Sego. You ready to shred some gnar, dude? Sego,
Huh?
are you ready to shred some gnar, dude?
What is?
Ready, buddy?
I'm cold.
I'm cold too, dude. Life's cold. Are you ready? You know what stoked means? You don't know what stoked means? Stoked means really, really happy. So when you're really happy, you say, man, I'm stoked. He's like, that's dumb. Okay, so. You ready? Okay, hop on the bike. I thought he was right next to me. Is Sego gonna be my new boss later? I'm just gonna stay at one level. Just never progress forward. Always be just. Yeah, I do YouTube. 50 years old.
I'm good.
All right, you ready? That's how it's done, son. First try. First try. That was cool.